guys, I hope everyone is fine. In this video I will explain the code for generating the complete pyramid for alphabets and numbers. In the previous video I explained the code for generating half pyramid and reverse half pyramid. I already written the code. I will explain it how I written the code in step by step. Before that, if you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and activate the bell icon for further notifications. As coming to the code, the question is write a program, C program to generate a complete pyramid as shown below. Before writing the code, we need to analyze the code and understand the logic. After getting the logic, we need to convert the logic into the code. Here the given pyramid is separated by a new line and each line contains the spaces and characters. And every line contains the space and characters. And the first line contains some spaces and a letter A. And the next line contains the spaces and letters which are separated by some spaces. And as compared to the spaces, the previous spaces are much less. Coming to the code, stdio.h is a standard library in C and we need to include in every program. Main is the function indicates to the compiler it is the starting point for the execution, and here int denotes the return type. We also place void here. In line 15, n is integer type variable and it is used to store the length of the pyramid, and in next line printf is used to print something on the console, and scanf is used to take the input from the user, and percentage denotes that it is the format specifier of integer type variable, and here a is declared as integer and n is assigned to it to store the, and it is used for the further purposes. I explain later. Here the for loop is outer for loop and it contains a variable I which is assigned to 0, and here the condition is I is less than, and here we give some input value, so it iterate over for until that time, and iterate while iterating it goes through the lines one by one, and here A is decremented for decrementing the spaces for line by line. Here we need to have two for loops, two nested for loops, and first for loop is used to print the spaces and next for loop is used to print the characters. First for loop, as coming to first for loop it is used to print the spaces. Here we count the spaces, there are around 7 spaces, and then we decremented to 6 and then decrement to 4, 5. So here we are decrementing A. In the previous outer for loop we are decrementing A for this purpose only, for the printing the spaces. Here is by decrementing the spaces it tells about the count for the next iteration and so on. Based on this a value it prints the spaces, and next to the coming to the next for loop it will denotes the characters, where we need to print the characters A, B, C and so on. So it depends on the, here j is assigned to 0 and it is depends on I value. Here I, why it depends on I value means here j is decremented every here for loop is iterated over every time. J is depends on I value. Based on the I value it prints the characters. For I equal to 0 it prints A, for I equal to 1 it prints A, B and so on. Here I am adding j to A because here A value ASCII value, it converts the A value into ASCII value, and it is around 64 or 65, and then it converts based on the format spacer we specified here specified %C, so it converts this integer value again into the character value, so it prints the character finally. Here in line 26 I use I placed /n which is used to break the line, so it prints it goes to the next line after every iteration. Now I will run the code and you will see the output. Here I gave 5, so it generated the pyramid 5 alphabets. Now you can give whatever the number you want, so it generated a number pyramid for a number you give. And next, if you want to generate a pyramid for a small letter, so you give it it replaces capital A with small a. Here small a ASCII value is around 94, so it adds the 94 to with j and converts the result into the number and convert the result into the character and print it in the output. Here I give the again I give random number 10, so it prints the small letters. If you want to print the numbers as a number pyramid, so replace the small a and with the number 1, so it adds each number with 1 and print the output, and you will you don't forget to replace the percentage C with the percentage D, because you need only numbers, no characters. If we place the percentage C here, then output will show, then output will contain the characters associated with that ASCII value. Here I will now I will show you the output. Here it will if I give the random number something like 5, it gives some symbols like smiley faces, heart symbols, or diamond symbols. So you don't forget to replace percentage C with percentage D. I hope this video is helpful to you. If the video is helpful to you, like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the next video I will show the code to generate capital letter A in Java, C, C++, Python. Thanks for watching. See you next time.